my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. Hope you decide to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you do before leaving so you get notified of all my upcoming content. Still looking at a schedule, but probably be Monday, Wednesday, Friday that I upload, depending on how things go, but I'll keep you updated. My name is Coralie. I'm a little bit newer to the beauty world, but I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for almost 20 years and just found this to be my love. So welcome again. I hope that you do stick around. This is going to be just kind of a chatty get ready with me, but I do appreciate being here. Hope everyone's doing well. If you're ready, we're going to go ahead and get started and see you in just a minute. Thank you. All right, well, let's get started. So I've already primed my face. I did use one of my favorite primers, which is the Coconut Skin by First Aid Beauty. I have heard a few other YouTubers mention this, how much they love this. I think it just gives that beautiful radiance. I mean, you see how my skin is just kind of glowing and just, I think it looks beautiful. I love it, and I love coconut, and I think it smells great. So I love that one. So that is my primer. I'm already primed, already ready to go with that. I did step off camera for just a moment, go ahead and do my brows. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not the greatest at my brows. I've tried pomades, a couple of other things, just haven't found quite what works the best for me. I don't have a whole lot of brows, they're kind of sparse, very, very simple with my brows. But I did use the e.l.f. Precise, Ultra Precise Brow. It has that really small micro tip, which I love. So that's what I used, and I am trying to work on using this up. And then I have a few other brow products that I'm working on as well, but I do love this. I did go ahead and also prime my eyes as well. I do use the MAC Painterly Pot, Paint Pot. I do use the Painterly one as well as this one is the soft ochre. I love both of them. I love the creamy formula. I have dry eyelids, so I went ahead and primed with that. So I'm going to be going and using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. I do have mine in the shade 420. I do love this foundation. I'm a nurse. I work 12-hour shifts. I work night shift, which is, if any test, the absolute best test of makeup and how it's going to wear. So I do think I have a heads up on that. But I love this foundation. Even after, a long 12-hour shift, I do find that it sits on my skin really well and it looks really, really nice. So I do love, just have a little bit of fragrance. I know there are a lot of people, I know this has been around for a long time, so this is nothing new to anyone, but I just love this foundation. And yeah, it just sits really, really nice. It's that nice like satin, not too dewy. It's not too matte. I really enjoy this foundation. And it's a really good color match for me as well. I do have trouble with color matching. It took me a while to understand how you find your undertones and how to find the right foundation. I did go to Ulta, had them try to color match me. And when I left there, I just felt like I hate to say it, but the lady that tried to color match me, I don't feel like it was the best match. But, whatever, you live and you learn. So, but yeah, I found that this has like one of my best matches ever. So I love this L'Oreal one. I think it works great, lasts on my skin for the 12 hours, and I'm very happy with it. So now we have our foundation on. I'm gonna go ahead and put my concealer on. I've been using or at least trying to pan. I'm kind of doing my own project pan. It's not like an official, but the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I know this is a long-standing one as well. A lot of people favorites. But this one I have in 120 Light. I do really like this formula. The only problem, which I've heard a lot of people mention, is this wand or this, sponge on here. Definitely not the most sanitary, which I would say is probably my only complaint, is that. But other than that, I do like the formula. I try not to go too heavy. I just kind of, any areas I want to brighten. I do find that I don't have to really worry too much about this being cakey or anything. I find that I don't have the issue I have with a lot of other concealers. Again, I am 42 years old. I have combination skin. Definitely dry on my eyelids for some reason. I'm really dry on my eyelids. I am also dry when I first start, and then as the day goes, I definitely get oily. Definitely in the T-zone area, I get very oily by morning time. It's sometimes very frustrating, but what can you do? Like this product, I'm trying to use it up. So how's everybody doing? I know things have been a little crazy. Again, I am a nurse, so I see a lot of the COVID stuff hands-on, first. We don't deal with COVID patients directly, but, at least we try not to. It happens. I work in a surgical area, but it happens. Unfortunately, we see some, but the numbers have definitely been increasing in the hospital for COVID patients in my area. So we'll see. I hope people are being careful, wear your masks, do whatever you need to do to be careful, okay? Now, one of my favorite products I'm gonna go ahead and set under my eyes is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. I do wear one fair. Again, I know this is very popular, beautiful formula, very smooth. I love it. So I'm just gonna set under the eyes and then the T-zone. And that's about all. This foundation, I do find that you do not really need to set it. It's definitely, I mean, you know, it sets it very well on its own. It's not very tacky. And again, not very shiny. So again, I like it so much. But all right, now that my under eyes are set, I'm gonna go ahead and put some bronzer on. And again, another Charlotte Tilbury. Gotta love this, the airbrush bronzer. And I do have the shade 2 medium. I mean, again, that packaging, I mean, what else is there to say? It's just beautiful. I mean, she does make it bright, there's no doubt, packaging especially. But this pan is huge, and I know there's a lot of people talk about it. And again, I mean, I don't think you'll ever go through this product. It is so massive. I'm not big on contouring, but I do bronze. So again, just, you know, under here along the cheek line. And again, it's just so smooth and so pretty. I love this bronzer. And again, I know there have been a lot of people talking about this bronzer. It is very expensive, no doubt, definitely not an inexpensive product, but to me, I think it's very worth it. Again, I mean, this project's gonna last forever. And I do have the Marc Jacobs Omega Fantastic bronzer as well. And again, I mean, just between these two products alone, never gonna run out, never. But I think they're both beautiful. Yeah, so, and again, I don't contour, so I'm just kind of getting that nice little bronze look around the outside. Sometimes I will do a little bit around the nose, but I'm not really heavy into that. So has anybody been able to enjoy the summer? I know it's been kind of crazy. We tried to go to the lake one day. We have this lake not too far from our house that we, you know, they have like a little area where you can, you know, rent, or, you know, you pay daily to go, and it's like a little beach area. And we went down there because I had a vacation recently, and we were so bummed, got all the way down there. Again, it's not far away, but just the whole point, got over there and it was closed. They're like, we're not opening until phase 3 of, you know, the reopening from COVID. And now I'm starting to wonder, I don't know if phase 3 is ever going to happen, quite honestly. But on a happier note, I do have a lovely new blush here that I've been trying out. Just recently got it, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to test it, but I do so far really like it. I think it has just a nice like glow. It's not glittery or, you know, too shiny, but it has a really nice finish. But it is the Almay Healthy Hue blush, and it is in 100 Nearly Nude. When I first started out, I did more so gravitate towards like a pinky blush. But as I've gone and kind of ventured out a little bit more, I have found, I mean, of course, peachy this time of year is always a nice, you know, kind of summery, but I really like a nude. I don't know what it is, but I just really like, it kind of just goes with everything, so you don't have to worry so much. But yeah, I do like a good blush, but I'm not really particular about brands for blushes. I'm more so like eyeshadow palettes. Oh my gosh, give me a good, you know, like mid to high end range eyeshadow palette, and I'm happy. Not that I don't like drugstore, but there's something about the higher end eyeshadows that I just gravitate towards. I don't know. More so though, I really like a good highlight. So I recently got this Persona. I know it's been talked about for a while too, the Cali Glow and Zuma. I also had the Laguna already. They had a sale on it a few months back, and I grabbed that one up, but this one wasn't on sale, or it wasn't available. There was some reason I didn't grab this one, but it is now, or was recently available. I got it from Ulta, and then I just found out Persona was having a sale, their 4th of July sale. And I was like, dang it. But it wouldn't have worked out anyways. Apparently when I went on the site, they were already out. I'm like, oh, well, you know, guess it's a popular item, which, I mean, I know it is, but I mean, just look at that though. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love this. I do love a good highlight, especially one like this. It doesn't, you know, again, I'm 42 years old. I have textured skin. I have hyperpigmentation. You know, I suffer from hormonal acne. So, you know, I have skin issues, and I love that this doesn't seem to emphasize those issues. So that makes me very, very happy. And I don't know. I'm a little crazy with highlighter. I could literally put highlighter all over my face and be like, woohoo, I'm glowy. But I mean, look at that, man. Ooh, that's beautiful. Okay. One thing I do want to mention, which really helped me starting out, was like what types of brushes to use. There's so many brushes out there. They're high-end, they're, you know, drugstore. I do believe though that brushes for me, I really do like a nice, like mid to high-end brush. I mean, it's an investment, but it's something that you're going to get many uses out of, you know, if you take good care of it, clean it, they'll last forever. I mean, I can't really attest for, you know, years of use, but the couple of years that I've been using, I love the brushes I have. So one of the ones, I will go over a couple of the ones that I've used, more new to me, is the rougher brushes. This is the number 24. Again, these brushes, this is like a bronzer, kind of a dense, shorter bristle, dense bronzer brush. But I love these brushes. I love rougher brushes. I love that they have the concept store. Go check them out. I'll try to link some stuff below as I can. But the concept store, you can get some of their brushes at 50% off. It's a great way to test some of their brushes. And I love that they like their customer feedback so that they can improve on their products. I mean, that's what every company should be doing, you know, with a consumer. So to me, that is awesome. So I love these rougher brushes. The other brush I use, I do have a lot of Sigma brushes. So this is a Sigma. This is the F50 Duo Fiber. I like to really use this for blush, again, because it doesn't pick up, you know, some blushes are very highly pigmented, and this will allow you to get the product without getting too overly, you know, caked on your face. So I love the way that brush works. The other one I have, which was again a recommendation through YouTube as I was starting off, was the Anastasia A23 for highlighting. I really do like this brush. It's just a nice soft, you know, but it really gives you that nice glow, you know, just sets things down really nice. So I really like this brush, and it's held up well for the time that I've had it. So I really like that one. So those are my face brushes. So for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Artist Couture's Supreme Nudes. Very, very nice palette. I think it was Kinky Sweat did a comparison with this versus the Natasha Denona, I believe maybe the new bronze. I believe that. If I can find it or if that is correct, I will link it down below if you're interested in checking that out. But I thought it was really cool because I love Natasha Denona. I love her formula. But anytime you can find something a little less expensive, still a good formula, hey, you know, why not? I'm all for it. Do not mind my package. I apologize. When I received this palette, I got it from Sephora. I received it with the mirror broken. So I will try to cover that up, but it is nicely cracked there, so please don't mind that. But this is the palette itself, what it looks like. I think it's beautiful. Those, you know, metallic shades there are just gorgeous. You know, but I love neutral shades. I just love neutral shadows. Again, you know, I work a lot. I have a full-time job, and so, you know, it's not always easy for me to really delve into a lot of different colors. Just so I don't have to show you as I go, I'm just going to tell you now the shades I'm going to use, where I'm going to use them, and then we'll get into actual application. Okay, so again, the Artist Couture, I'm going to use Nudist, which is that kind of light, medium, warm brown. I'm going to use that all over the lid, and then I'm going to use the shade below it, which is Aesthetic, which is medium to dark warm tone brown. I'm going to use that on the outer corners just to deepen those up. One day I'm going to venture into this beautiful greenish gold. I don't know, it's greenish brown. Yeah, I don't know. It's beautiful though. Supreme. Gonna reach into that one day, but today, just because I'm just a little bit more familiar with it, I'm gonna go into Lavish here, which is again another beautiful metallic. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. As I'm doing that though, I'm going to tell you some of the brushes that I love for eyeshadow. Again, this really helped me out starting out. I do hear them talked about a lot, but one of my favorites is Luxie. These I think are really good brushes, and the price, I mean, you can find them on sale a lot, and they're not too unreasonable. They're kind of in that middle, but this is a Luxie 250 large eye blending. Now this one I really like. Again, it's that thicker, it's like a dense, larger brush, and this one I really like for setting my eyes. Again, I already put my eye primer on, but this one I really like for setting, so I use this one just to set down that primer, just so things, you know, set and are smoother on the lid. But I really like this one just for that purpose. I don't really use it for anything else. I kind of try to keep it just for that, but I really like this brush. I really like Luxie brushes. Another one I'll be using here is, I really like the BK Beauty brushes, Lisa J's brand here on YouTube. And this is the BK Beauty 202. Really like this one. It's that tapered blending brush. It's just really nice, you know, really soft bristles, real well constructed, just a really good brush. So I'll be using that one. Some other ones I use here that I really like. I do have a Wayne Goss 18, number 18 here. And again, that's more of that tapered. I like those ones that come to a taper on the side there and then taper on the top. I really like those, and it's a nice soft brush as well. This one I use a lot for packing and blending. It's a multi-purpose. That's why I like that one so much. And one that's very similar to it, again in that Rougher brand. I always have that upside down, sorry about that. Rougher, it is a number 1. Again, has that same tapered tip here, tapered at the top. Very, very soft. Love these brushes as well. Also have another Luxie brush. This one is a smaller tapered blending brush, and this one is the 229. But again, I like this one. Again, I do have hooded eyes. Again, you can see there. So I don't have a lot of lid space. So because of that, I really like this one to blend. I think this one is really, really good for blending. So I will be using that one to blend. One that I found actually just by chance, I was making a Beautylish order. And when I went to check out, it, you know, suggests things, you know, gotta love that. But this is maybe their brand, but it's called Units. And this is Unit 202 brush. The reason I like this one is very densely packed. And again, has that taper. This one's really good for packing on shadows in the corner. And I know it sounds really funny, really strange, but there's something about it being black bristles that I don't feel some kind of way of getting black or darker shadows on it. Like it doesn't get, you know, stained. It doesn't look gross. So there's something about that I like, that I don't have to worry about that. So there's that. And then I love a good pencil brush. So this one just happens to be the Rougher 3. I have a Sigma one. I have some other brands, but this one I just really like. I really like Rougher brushes, and this was part of their concept store. Or actually, I think, yeah, they had their eye kit. There was 3 brushes at a discount, so I ended up getting the 3. So I really like this one for the inner corner, you know, highlights, and I use this under the eyebrow as well. So that's my brushes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into applying the shadow. Go ahead and get that done. So yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I know here, I feel like we kind of started the reopening from lockdown, you know, from the quarantine. I feel like we kind of started here a little bit later than some states. So I was happy in North Carolina. So I was happy to see that, but we've been, you know, slowly trying to figure things out. But I think I don't know, it always seems very strange to me that from county to county, how different things are. Like I work in one county, I live in another county, and like the county I work in, they're requiring people to wear masks, you know, no matter where you are, 24 hours, you know, anytime you're out in public, you have to wear a mask. But in the city I live in the county, we don't have to. So I always thought that was strange how, you know, one area is so close to another. You would think it would be like a statewide mandate or something, you know, statewide requirement.
Editing poorly here if anyone really cares about this. They have changed. Everybody wears masks now. I recorded this a little earlier. Thanks. Sorry about that.
And things like that, because numbers are increasing, obviously. So on a happier subject, though, I don't know if anyone is like me, but I absolutely love music. I grew up in the 90s, and, you know, things were just different then. I felt like music really had like different genres, whereas like I feel like there's just a blend now. There's not really even a lot of different types of music anymore. I feel like it's just a blend. You know, you have like your hits, like your mainstream music, and then there are some of, you know, the subcategories, but very different from when I was growing up, when, you know, we had alternative music, we had, of course, your pop and country and rock, and yeah, but there were R&B, hip hop, you know, there were just so many different categories, I feel like, when I was growing up compared to now. It just seems so different. But I've been really struggling because, again, I love music. I love music. I mean, it's my life, literally. If I knew how to sing, if I had any kind of, you know, talent in that point, I would definitely, that would be what I'd be doing right now. I'll tell you what, because I love some music. But I don't know what kind of music anybody listens to, but I'm just going to say, if you love like R&B, like I love, I grew up with some good R&B hip hop. That used to be my jam back in the day. But if you do love music, I listened to Sirius XM, Heart and Soul. I love that station. It's like one of my favorites. And if you love that style of music like I do, I've recently heard Stokely, who is one of my favorite singers. He's from the group Mint Condition from back in the day. I loved some Mint Condition back. Pretty brown eyes. Oh, you couldn't tell me any different. I mean, I know I don't have brown eyes. Mine are blue, but it's all good. But you couldn't tell me any different. I loved some Mint Condition. I love that like band, like real music, you know, like a band, acoustic, you know, like I just love that kind of stuff. So Mint Condition all the way. But anyways, he's got a new song called Vibrant, and it's featuring Snoop Dogg and some other, I can't remember who else. Oh, I think I heard Charlie Wilson. Oh, another like oldie but goodie. Love some Charlie Wilson. Gap Band. Goodness, I'm telling you, some good music. But they recently, you know, Stokely recently came out with that song, and it's a nice, you got to hear it. If you want something that's like a good upbeat, you know, kind of vibe, it's awesome. I love that song. That one will get me going any day, all day. Another one, which I know is like, you know, seems to be more popular now. It's not as upbeat, but I love like a reggae type tune. And who was it? Skip Marley and Her with Slow Down. That's a really good, that's if you want that like kind of mellow, like really get you, you know, I don't know. I love it. I love that song. And another one too that I heard recently, or I guess it's been out a little bit more, but again, like if you're looking for something to really get you like in a good mood, upbeat kind of thing, I really like Usher's new song. I don't know what it is, but I really don't waste my time. And again, it has a beat. I don't know if you've heard, but it has the beat from another one of my old favorite groups, High Five. It has the intro, Kissing Game, I guess is actually what the song is called, but has that intro to that song. And oh man, that song is just one of my all-time favorites. And that group, High Five, was it back in the day, I'm telling you. But anyways, but I do love some music. So yeah, if you get a chance, go ahead and tell me your favorites down in the comments. I'd love to hear some suggestions for good music. Again, I mean, I love all kinds of music. So next I'm just gonna line my eyes. Again, I'm pretty simple with that. I've tried a little bit of the wing liner, but again, with the hooded eyes, and again, you know, I got the crow's feet, the whole, you know, again, I'm 42. What can I say? But because of that, I have a really hard time trying to do a wing liner. I don't think it looks good on me. So again, just looks kind of droopy. So I found just doing, which actually I think it might have been Risa Does Makeup I watched one of hers, and she was talking about, you know, a better way to line your eyes, you know, if you have more mature skin, more mature eyes, you know, what can I say? But she had mentioned just lightly lining like the actual lash line, because again, before I think I was just trying to be like, ooh, you know, let me emphasize my eyes, you know, make them look real nice. So I think I was going a little crazy with liner before, but now that I've watched her and she's kind of giving me some tips, yeah, I've definitely toned down the liner a little bit from before. So for the liner today, I'm going to use Marc Jacobs. I do like his liners. I mean, I don't know, to me, eyeliners, I'm not real particular. I mean, I have like an Essence one that I really like. I actually had a Sephora one that I really liked. It even had a little smudger on the one end that I really liked, just to make it kind of more a smoky eye. I really did like that. But this came with a kit. I think it came with like a lipstick and a gloss. And so really, honestly, I'm just trying to use this up. But this is in the shade Earthquake, which again, I do like a brown over a black. Again, it's just more subtle, just not as intense. I mean, I'll wear a good black, trust me, don't get me wrong. But So for mascara, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty. I did get it as a perk from Sephora. Again, all this makeup I'm mentioning, I did purchase. Okay, my channel's too small. I don't have, I don't get PR, so not at that point yet. I'd love to get there one day, but this is the Full Frontal mascara. Seems very nice. I mean, I don't, really the main things I look for, as long as it doesn't flake, that kind of thing, doesn't transfer. That's more important to me. I mean, not that I don't love a good, full, thick eyelash, but in a curl. I mean, I love some volume, I love length, I love curl. But for me, the main thing is there's nothing worse than getting off of a 12-hour shift and looking like I have raccoon eyes. It's not cute. And, you know, when your eyes are half closed in the middle of the night and you're looking cross-eyed, a lot of times you're not paying attention to whether your mascara is, you know, all over your face. And please don't mind my looks I make when I'm, you know, there's nothing like the face you make when you're trying to do your mascara. It's not cute. I know, trust me. I could have done this before, but I decided to wait till now. I don't know why. I just forgot to grab it, honestly. But I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I haven't been doing that a whole lot, but again, I haven't really been able to wear a full face of makeup. I don't wear it at work because I can't, you know, wear masked 24 hours, basically, 24 hours a day. But I am going to use the All-Nighter Urban Decay. Of course, this is a throwback. It's been around forever and is a favorite. But yeah, when you want your makeup to stay, this definitely does the job. I'm not gonna lie. And that's that's just like a seasonal one or something, has a really nice smell. I like it. I almost did forget though, I did go ahead and add this e.l.f. I think I got this free with one of my purchases. It was like an add-on, you know, free gift kind of thing. And it's one of their liquid glitters in the shade 24 Karat. It is really pretty. I mean, look at that sparkle. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about liquid shadows. I'm still trying to test that. I just feel like, again, with the hooded eyes, it's really hard to wear those without it transferring or looking crazy. So I'm still kind of, you know, feeling my way around that. But it's all good. We're going to go with it because that's what we do. Last, we're going to go ahead and just finish up with lips. One of the things I have been loving, which I got this on a recommendation last year from Juicy Jazz, one of my faves. I love her. That's my girl. I swear we'd be buddies if, you know, you're friends in real life, if I knew her, you know. But this is the Eyeliner Cosmetics liner. This is in Dulce, which she had, apparently I've been saying it wrong forever, I don't know. But that is so pretty. That is such a beautiful, like just neutral, nude shade. So I love this color. I love neutrals. Again, just such a pretty shade. I love it. Next, which was a new find for me in the last month or so, was Mented Cosmetics, Black-owned beauty brand, which I think is just awesome. Shout out to all the Black beauty brands out there doing your thing. I love it. I love to see it. I love to see that we're all just starting to show some love. About time. Sorry, it's taken this long. I really am. But this is in Peach Please, which I think is a really, oh, here, let me show you first. It's a really pretty color. But I love that color. It's like peachy nude color. But I love the shine. It's such a pretty color. Love it. And then last, we're gonna go in with our gloss. Glossy, baby. This is Persona. This is Honey, which I haven't heard a lot of people talk about Honey. Persona, of course, was doing a sale like everybody else for 4th of July. And when I went on their site, I've already had the Identity palette, which I love. That's one of my favorite palettes. Eyeshadow palettes, I should say, sorry. And then I finally just bought their Identity 2 palette with this last sale that just went on Friday. And I have to tell you, you want to talk about some shipping. That was some fast shipping. I think that's the fastest shipping. Sephora talks about their flash 2-day shipping. You ain't got nothing on Persona, I'm telling you, because I literally just put this order on, I think it was Thursday night when I was on my way to work. It was either Thursday night. Yeah, it had to have been Thursday night, I guess. I didn't go to work Friday. Anyways, and my shipment got here Monday. I mean, and that's with the holiday. That's with the holiday weekend. I'm telling you, they are the bomb.com. Okay. Anyways, but that is what that looks like. I think it's beautiful. Nice formula. It's not sticky. Beautiful. I love it. But yeah, I haven't heard anybody talk about honey. I've heard them talk about shortcake is one of the ones I have, and actually Jessica Braun was the one who had mentioned pink, which is one of the ones I just got. Pink and honey are the two that I just got. Shortcake I had already had, and then I, like I said, got the Identity 2 palette. So those are the 3 things I got with this order. But I tell you what, I was in fast shipping, and I love their products. For Persona, I have their blushes as well, which I really enjoy. I have both of them, the Georgia and the Caramel, and they're both beautiful colors. But here, as far as the glosses, I'll just show you real quick. I already showed you the honey, and then I've got this, like I said, shortcake and the pink. So just to show you a little bit there. So that is the honey, that is the shortcake, and that is the pink. So, and I'm sorry, I think I might have said peach. Anyways, I meant pink. But those are the colors, and I think they're beautiful. They have a beautiful formula. Yeah, just love them. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you could be here with me. Come check me out next time. I hope you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Again, hoping to get them up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll kind of see how things play out the next few days. Have my new camera coming next week, some new lighting, so things will start to look a little bit different than they do now. But thank you for just hanging in there and giving me an opportunity. I promise you just hang in there and I will not disappoint you. So peace out. Love y'all. Take care. Be safe out there. Please wear your masks. Please, that means over your nose and your mouth, not just your mouth. All important, okay? But love y'all. Take care, and I will see you